Okay. Hello, everyone. Sorry, that was, this is a very late start. I don't normally start this late, but, I ended up not forgetting, I just didn't have the time to do Mitsuhide's video, and then the recording software was being very weird tonight. For some reason, it would only work when I had it full screened, and that was really lame. So, I'm very out of it right now. I'm gonna try to not make this too long of a stream. I actually made it this time because I still need to get the Mitsuhide video uploaded and everything, so I'm very behind on what I normally try to do. But we're gonna play brand new game of Sherlock Holmes Crime and Punishment. I'm gonna switch over to the main screen now. We're just gonna go into it immediately because, like I said, I don't have a lot of time. Okay, I was about to say, what the hell is that? Memory of Ukrainian Heavenly 100. The Ukrainian Heavenly 100. Also, I might have finagled this stuff a lot, because good lord. The Fate of Black Peter. So this is pretty much like the very first, obviously the very first one. So this one I don't think actually is that long, especially. I played this game years ago. I don't remember anything, really. I think I at least remember most of the beginning of this game. What's this? This is Sherlock Holmes Crime and Punishment. This is a mystery night. Hope you all like mystery. Because I fucking do. I adore his mystery, in fact. I've been trying to find more games of that. I think we ended up finding more of the stuff like that. Oh, shit. I forgot about this part. Also, this is the shenanigans that Sherlock Holmes does.
Holmes. Holmes, will you stop that?
Hold on. Voices need to be amped up a lot. This is at the default, so that might help a little bit. There we go. Let's see if that does any better. Because that was very quiet. Still very quiet. I'll sub it up all the way. Master volume. I'll put everything down to like 40 maybe. Aside from the voices, because I could not hear anything. Hopefully that helps. They were talking very quietly.
Stop, Holmes.
Is that
That's a
you,
little better.
Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded? You...
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
By the way, this is very common stuff for Sherlock. Also, all this stuff that you're seeing right here, he's actually, like, hearing everything and, like, deducting everything just by footsteps alone.
What is
as you
it
can see.
time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
Yeah, that sounds
It's
way better.
the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old.
Hey, Allie.
An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious.
Yeah, there was actually a lot of you
I would
that pulled
prefer
in
you
here
join me down
to
there.
start off the stream, so
Give
let me
me
get through all
half
these
an
names
hour
real
to
quick
prepare, Inspector.
while they're doing this.
Take your time and join me there. I have
Well,
to go
I'll
through
finish
the
till they
yard
finish.
first.
I'll wait till they finish.
The Medi men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
By the way, we'll probably only play this one if because well, it depends on how long this one takes. I think there's like 6 or 8 in all. I can't remember how many cases there are in this game. And there's also another game. I pretty much have majority of them on Steam, but this one and Devil's Daughter I had on Xbox. So I want to do a playthrough of these and make mystery nights and stuff. Yeah, let me do the individual hellos because there was a lot of you that pulled in at the beginning, and I cannot thank you all enough because I was stressed the hell out about doing it. Haruna, Ayane, Layla, Michelle, Kuru, Aiden, Kristen, Nikki, Kenny, Lady Sundere, Amy, Iasimp, Alley Cat, Mura. Hello to you all. I think I said everyone. Sorry if I missed any of you. Like I said, a lot of you pulled in at the beginning of this. I was like, oh shit, okay. Appreciate y'all. All right, I guess I gotta go. Wait, don't I need to change or something? Also, I think there's a way to go first person in this game, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. Maybe it's only the first. Maybe it's only the other game. Oh, this is my deduction area. Okay, I'll go back to that when we actually get to that part. But yeah. Wardrobe, please. Got to change up. Got to look a little bit more profesh. What's it not unlocked? We got the black suit. Oh, hell yeah. What about the casual? Okay, we'll just do the casual. That didn't really change much at all. Oh, I can give him glasses. Oh, I can give him facial hair. I don't remember much about this. Oh, it's all locked. I guess I'll have to get it later. Oh, now I'm in first person. Never mind, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, that's like my third eye or whatever. That's for something else. Have you ever played What Remains of Edith Finch? No, I have not. Why? What kind of game is that? Is that also... Well, yeah, what kind of game is it? I'm not going to jump to conclusions and assume what kind of game it is. What clock game? But, yeah, I don't know if I finished, but, I might try only to do this one. I might only try to just do this one unless I get by really, really fast. Because this is only, like, basically the, I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna talk to the lady first. A short yet beautiful story-driven game? Actually, hold up. Can I actually go in here? No, I cannot. Okay. I could have sworn there was a way for me to change, like, perspective. Is it Y? No, it's not Y. That's that thing, idiot. Go back, go back. X, maybe? Nope, that's the map. Oh, it's B. There we go. So the cool thing about this game, yeah, like you can go first person, third person. I'm supposed to say second person. First person and third person. And pretty righteous if you need to like try to look at something a little bit better if like Sherlock is in the way. And there is a decent amount of these games. And honestly, the reason why I wanted to play it is because another one's coming up and sometime later this year. I think it's September. I can't remember the month of it.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my
But yeah, I've been
Exactly
wanting
to
to
come here like
play
this.
these because I haven't played these in a few
As
years.
soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective.
I just want to have like I kind of
No
want to
doubt
do like
you've heard of him.
a fun night
I'll wait for you in
of
front
just
of
like
the
playing some
cabinet,
mystery
Mr.
games.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Also, here's another thing to look at. See if there's anything specific about the person. To maybe help you out with some clues, perhaps later on. Cameo. Catholic Rosary. Rosary, excuse me. Crested Lit. Gardening gloves. So yeah, these kinds of things will help you, like, figure out the person a little bit better. This will make a portrait of them and everything, so... See, now we have more options here.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw...
What does second person look like? I actually don't know. I don't know why they only did, like, first person, third person.
2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible
What about
scream,
second person?
but I thought nothing
Is there a
of it.
is there such a thing,
He would
actually?
scream all the time when he was drunk.
Also, got to make sure I'm paying attention to this.
What occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually, whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Sounds like quite a man.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my
A
husband
master of
wouldn't
Brazilian
stay.
Tai Chi.
At around 10 o'clock, I
You think she used that to kill her husband?
Door and, oh dear.
Oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite
That's-
an isolated life here after his retirement.
Sad life.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Pilgrimage.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the
So that's
cathedral
one of the things as well. Like, you'll be able to, like, get a clue and everything, and it's going to be like, because of that.
Much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest
See,
route
he
for
like, that's the thing about
pilgrims
Sherlock
to
Holmes. He
sail
notices,
from
like, every
Plymouth.
little thing on people.
I
Even the
believe
thing
that
when
you
he
met
didn't,
Peter
when he was
Carey as a young
blindfolded,
sailor there.
because it
And you
already was
married
trying to
him
showcase
soon
his talent for what
That
he
is
was able to
indeed
do
what
with his
happened, Mr.
detective
Holmes.
abilities. He was able to figure out who was walking up the stairs to
Thank
meet
you,
him in
madam.
his apartment, and figured out it was Lestrade. And Lestrade was like, "Did he even see me?" Like, that's the kind of thing that they wanted to show to show off like how smart Sherlock Holmes is, or just how amazing he was at his job. Like, he picks up on the smallest of things. Like, he figured out how many footsteps there were, if they were confident or not confident, and stuff like that. That's how really
It
amazing
seems
that
the
man
garden
is.
was well maintained.
Pull off an English posh accent. Oh, good lord, the camera went weird. Oh. Stone pathway. Land around stone pathway. Footprints. Examine the footprints.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Okay, so what I'm going to need to do, I think, if I remember correctly, I'm going to need to... Ooh. Oh, that's right, the murder's in here.
The
Cover your
door
eyes.
is locked.
Cover your eyes.
Just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
This reminds me of L.A. Noire.
Seems to me that
Yes,
someone
that's
has
another game
tried
I
to
actually kind of
force
want to
it,
bring to the
Mr.
channel
Holmes.
as well.
Let me see.
I only played like 2 or 3 cases, and then I stopped. I was like, this could actually be really fun to stream. I might do a playthrough of that one. This game's a little bit more forgiving, if I can be honest. Scratches.
These scratches are fresh.
And I do feel with L.A. Noire, if that's how you say it, I'm sorry if I'm saying it
You're
wrong.
right. Someone
Um,
tried to force
it
open
felt
the
a bit
door.
more straightforward.
I swear these
This game's
scratches
a
were
bit
not
more
here
forgiving,
yesterday.
but
Now,
Lenoir was way
mysterious
more
visitor
straightforward
came
on like
here
who the
last
culprit
night.
was and everything.
Well, he's not the man for the job.
But
This
with
lock
this
is
game,
not
you
a
actually have like
difficult one.
options on like who could be
Perhaps he
guilty.
did
It could be
not
this
have
person or
the
this
right
person.
tool.
Technically, they don't really actually show that you were wrong until like you see the result. So like technically, it looks like you kind of were right, but then they show you like later on like here's the actual person that was the murderer and stuff. A lot of the stuff is pretty cool too. But there, by the way, there's the dead body.
What a terrible way to die.
Okay. There's something around here. Oh, here we go. Shelf. Suspiciously empty space. Oh, I gotta like closer. I'm done. Outline in the dust.
This place is not covered with dust. like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
There's also some, like, mini games as well that, like, might actually make me want to skip them.
Probably from one of Peter Carey's.
Because I remember struggling with them back in the day, and that was just like, ugh. Because it had to make me, like, maneuver something specifically, and I was just like, oh, dear God, end my life.
Hammerfest.
Was that it? Oh, wait, here we go.
Dundee. It's a whaling map.
All right, that was it. And obviously, there's sometimes there's going to be things that don't have any significance whatsoever.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Okay, so that's an object of interest. That normally means come back here later. Wooden chest. Here we go. Take those. Those are going to be for the
Peter
footprints.
Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8. Old navigation instruments. Nothing interesting.
Okay, that was it. Posted a trailer for What Remains of Edith Finch in the Discord. Amazing game. Check it out later. 10 out of 10 recommend. Oh yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I'm always up for a good story-driven game. That's the thing with me. I'm normally good with almost any kind of game. Almost. There are certain games I'm like, eh. But there are ones I'll at least most likely try a lot of them. Trade-off for having ridiculously high IQ is to lack empathy towards others. He can be pretty damn cold and blunt.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Can I open it? Ah, here we go. What's in there? Ah, tobacco.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
And this is the part that I'm not a crazy fan of. This is the part of the game where I'm just like, ugh, dude, please, mercy. Oh, wait, right. I have to actually like, move them. Okay. Good lord. So, let's say it. Not yet, anyway. I gotta figure out the right pose for it first. And of course, again, I can always skip it if I just get annoyed with it, which I most likely will. Like, I know what it's supposed to be, but I just gotta figure out, like, how to maneuver it. Move these? No. Like, I know this bit has to line up there. Thing is trying to figure out how to get it together. Looks so awkward. Yeah, this is the one part of the game I was like, ugh, please, mercy. I guess it's supposed to be like that, but it's just very oddly shaped at the moment. Yeah. Actually, I was actually right.
Coarse tobacco.
I was actually really close.
Very popular among sailors.
So yeah, for some reason you needed to see that in one picture like that, and I was just like, okay, dude.
Rum, a sailor's drink. Someone drank from this glass recently. It seems that Captain Carey was enjoying...
That's the one of the things I'll just be like, oh, God. Nice. All right, now to look at the body.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise.
Yeah, fun puzzles.
He knew his murderer.
Not great. Not gonna lie. A sea knife.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Notebook.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Right.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
How convenient. I guess I can just open it now. Yep, here we go.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
All right. I think that's everything in here. I think we can leave the area now. Let me just double check. What about this part here?
The ship.
Okay, yeah, it's the same thing.
The murder weapon was probably taken from this rack.
There's also going to be backtracking, so be prepared for that as well. And this is where the stuff comes in with making deductions and everything. You got to line up the clues with one another. Peter Carey's body was impaled to the wall with a harpoon through the chest like a butterfly. The leather notebook with the initials JHN is stained with blood, which indicates that it was dropped into the pool of blood after the murder. Several unsuccessful attempts were made made to break in, according to the scratches around the lock. So you could try to like see like maybe like work these two things together, and then you get a little bit of a piece here. And then it sometimes will give you a task to progress even further. An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break-in attempt will be repeated. There you go.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Murdered by Captain Ahab.
The ship.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wait.
Logs of the
Oh, my controller just ended up being weird.
Years.
Yeah, okay. Just want to always make sure with that one. You always got to make sure you come back and check out those things. But let's go back over here real quick to these footprints. Because we have the boot now. See if those will match up.
These boots don't match the footprints.
Dun, 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 which means it wasn't Peter Carey. Another piece of evidence handled. Inspector.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
All right. So do I just talk to him again?
Find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
Back here? Oh, the other side. Over here? Yep.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
All right. Now we just wait till night. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this one shouldn't be that long. Real cool detective game, gotta admit, and it's only the start. Yeah, no, like, these games have been, like, a personal favorite of mine. When it came to detective games, I was like, oh, Sherlock, I'm sure this will be fun. And sure enough, it was actually really enjoyable. Here we go. We're here at nighttime.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Why are you shushing me? I didn't even do anything yet. Dun, dun, dun.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
Yeah. So with these cases, these cases aren't really linked to one another.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Like when you finish this one, you just go on a completely different one. This one didn't really have like a coherent story to it. You just did like a multitude of just different cases.
Innocent?
While the next game,
What are you
Devil's
doing,
Daughter,
Mr.
actually has a
Cassie?
like a
Shall I
consistent
tell
story
you?
to it. You do cases like in between. Why does my controller keep turning off?
You came to
Xbox is such a
retrieve
good
what you had
console.
lost after killing Peter Carey.
Let me check my controller.
But we were here, waiting for you.
What is your name?
There we go.
John Hopley
they were pretty
Nelligan,
loose.
but I didn't.
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't.
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
But yeah, this
What?
the
But
next
you
game
can't.
has a
I'm not-
coherent story to it. You
It's
do
a
different
terrible
cases.
mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge.
I'll just wait till he's done.
You're coming with me to the yard.
But
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be
Yeah,
too
my
hard
bad.
on
Yeah,
young
you can take that
fella.
as a yes.
I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Open deductions. Did we get anything new? Oh, we did. Pins. Oh wait, no, these are the same things. Okay, so these can't link up. So, yeah. So you can always try to link up ones if you feel stumped, or just see in general if this is something that will work together. If not, it'll just write it out. That way you don't have to accidentally hit it again. And there's no downside to doing it. You can be led the wrong way though if you accidentally like try different things. But that'll be shown as we go further in. All right, let me go in here because I think this is where all his crap is. Indeed.
These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
A ring? Oh my god, it's got engraving in it.
Partner, 1883. To my friend, from R. Dawson. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Okay.
A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin. A handkerchief with the initials J.H.N.
That should be everything. I will need to get some evidence for this, of course, now that we have this in our hands instead of just like in the crime scene. But now what we do is leave. Actually, body down here yet? Okay, no, the place hasn't been disturbed yet.
Locked.
Locked. You're not the guy I'm looking for. You already in there? Oh, he's in there already. Sup, dude? Yeah, I was actually about to make that same joke. My precious. Sorry, that was a bad. Precious. That was probably not as good, but he's got a shabby cap. The one ring to rule them all. Yeah, that I was gonna make that joke. I was like, oh, it's the one. There's that engraving in the middle, in like the middle, even though it's normally on the outside. But I was like, oh, Lord of the Ring joke. Elaborate buttons. I thought I saw something else right here. Okay, guess I'm going freaking nuts. Ugh. Alice. Scars. Oh. Thin neck. Oh, I missed something. Gotta go back around. Whoa. Expensive fabric. I feel like there was something down here. I know I'm not crazy. Oh, short sleeves. That's what it was. Okay. There we go. And now we can talk about them.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes.
No.
Where did you find it? I did not know. I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What
Wow,
do these
good one.
abbreviations mean?
I'm convinced.
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Ooh.
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Liar. The ring's engraving says you're a
The ring
liar.
date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Don't fucking lie to me. Oh, that wasn't it. Rip. Select the correct answer. All right, game.
So, Mr. Nelligan.
All right, well, I know it
who
wasn't
is
that
the
one.
True owner of the
I
ring?
didn't read all the other options, to be
The
fair.
ring is mine.
I thought it basically would have just given me it. I was been like, liar. Father's jacket, that's what I meant to
Mr.
put.
Nelligan, I believe that the ring had belonged
It's
to
signed
your
to
father.
join Sauron.
Oh, but how do you
So
know?
as I said, way more
The
forgiving than
jacket you
LA
are
Noir.
wearing is made of an expensive fabric.
Way
that
more
only a
forgiving,
man
because if
with
you got that wrong,
exceptional
you would have just had to
wealth
deal with
could
it.
afford.
You would have had to hold that.
You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr.
Because I know there's like the good cop, bad cop, and then
Furthermore,
like
the garment is ill-fitting.
accuse.
It is
If
quite
you ended up
clear that
accidentally
it
picking the
belonged
wrong
to
one, they would
someone
have just been
else.
like, all right, you got to
Most
hold that L
probably
now. You don't get the
father.
answers you want.
With your
This game's a
father
bit
gone,
much more
taking with
forgiving
him
than
your
LA Noir.
family's wealth, as a little boy, you had to find yourself
Just not
a
as,
mending job, and it was most
It's not as
probably
straightforward
peeling
with who the
fish.
person is,
You cut your
you know, like who
hands
the
often while working.
who the
I can
culprit
tell
is.
from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
I'm brilliant.
I will see you soon, young man.
Please.
Shut up. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Nelligan's workbook, break-in attempt. We got another something here. Break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. Sherlock sounds like a Skyrim villain. Swift actions. Peter Carey was armed with his knife, but he did not have time to use it. The murder was acted quickly and instinctively. Here we go. Experiment required. We need to find out whether an unskilled and untrained man could use a harpoon well enough to kill a fully pierced body. I probably read that wrong, but you know what I mean.
I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Alright. We can leave. Yep. I can probably do it from here. And then here it'll give us like the description of like all the people and everything. It's not like you have to actually look at this stuff. It's just like, hey, here's the characters that you run into. And these aren't just from one case. This is from, I think this is from like the entirety of the game, if I'm not mistaken. So if you look, if this looks overwhelming, don't worry. It's not for, I think you only get like boop, 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 and that's it. I think, yeah. And it'll tell you if like these people we met in a future case. Okay, so these will be used for dialogue. We got to do search the archives for that. And we got to do some more dialogue for the garden. I'm assuming that's going to be for the wife. The objective. So we got John Nelligan. Seems to not be a usual thief. What is his role and all that? Okay, so we will need to head to Baker Street. We got to head back home, go get Watson, and go from there. Yeah, dude. And this is basically the loading screen to go in between places, obviously. So if you want, you can always look back and stuff and like check and see if you need to see anything specific. Just keep in mind though, when you do it, it will wait. It's Toby.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
By the way, I don't know why. Sherlock it's either Sherlock or Watson who have their own kinks. I'm not up here to judge.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Oh, you're
Are
approaching
you
me?
serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I
Not
don't
kink
quite
shaming.
follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Goodness.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a
Spoilers
harpoon.
for when we actually maybe played Jack the
Wonderful.
Ripper.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel.
But yeah, I was
Require
thinking this might be
carcass
30
of
minutes.
well-fed
It's probably going to
meat.
go a little bit longer,
And
so
the harpoon?
this might be the only case
One
we
of the
do.
harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should
But I've
be
been
quite
dying to stream this, like, badly. Whether it performs well or not, I've been dying to play it. Okay, now that we're also here as well, I don't
My
think I need to do
analysis
anything, though.
table. It is useful for my work.
So, as you can see here, all this, like, in between the fireplace, and then all the way over here with the newspapers, or just the encyclopedias, I mean, this is the archive. This is everything. He literally keeps everything. Return to monkey. Okay, so it says heavy gold ring with the inscription from R. Dawson to my friend and partner 1883. So we will probably need a specific date. So we probably need newspapers. 1883. Let's try the.
That is not the...
That's not the. Oh wait, no, right here. I'm dumb. Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund bankrupt. Nelligan missing. The Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio, and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. Next page, please. There we go. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of company is pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht, preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by police and his
Here it
creditors.
is.
Bum,
Now I
bum,
begin to
bum.
understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Okay, there we go. And then again, this will be in your your journal, so you can always check it out later. So now we have that as well with the ring, because now we have the information needed. So we could go to the Whitechapel Butcher, or I think we could even go to the Woodman's Lee. Yeah, we need to go to the Woodman's Lee to do the experiment, because we're gonna need to get a harpoon. Keep hearing alerts for some reason. It's really annoying. From what? On the stream? Because I actually have all the desktop audio turned off. You shouldn't be hearing anything from me. I hope that's not me. You should only be hearing my voice in the game. Or is it something like on your computer? Normally when I hear alerts, I'm assuming people are talking about like my stream, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, so they took the body away. I guess I could head over to Scotland Yard. All right, I think I can talk to her one more time too. Oh, from outside. Okay. Epic carrot scene. Get ready, you're gonna be seeing that a lot.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
All right. Well, it's not very
The
helpful.
garden is very large. And
Yeah, what's happening outside
well-maintained.
your outside for
employ
you then?
Someone to look after it.
Like, what kind of alerts are
It
they?
is true. There is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
All right.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
Can I go in here? Oh no, it's still locked. You would think I'd be able to, but I guess not. So, Peter was apparently doing this stuff. Okay, that's still gone. Was there anything else in here? I think I got everything I need, so I think I can head out. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna head out now. Yeah, let's do Scotland Yard. Maybe they have something in the morgue for the body. Oh yeah, do I have any more deductions? Clues, perhaps? Oh damn, okay, we got a lot. Peter Carey is a non-smoker. Peter Carey, a non-smoker. Peter Carey. I read it again twice. I read the name here, and then I read it like at the bottom left. Peter Carey had given up smoking a long time ago, but he might still have kept the pouch. Although his wife had not seen it before, he was forbidden to set foot inside the cabin. There had been a tin box in the cabin, not much larger than a book. Peter Carey had forbidden anyone from touching it. Could that fit in with this? No, it won't. Okay, rip. I'm just checking real quick. No gardener. Judith Carey says that her husband took care of the garden himself. That does not sound feasible. She might be hiding something. Oh, okay. Maybe she broke it. No. All right, we need more. We need more evidence. We need more clues. And again, as I said, you can be very brain dead with this game. Sometimes it'll kind of hold your hand a little bit. Did I still need anything from here?
These are the suspects.
Yeah.
These are brief.
No, I still need some. Wait. Oh no. Did I get it? Oh no, it made me look up for no reason whatsoever. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll see if he's down here in the morgue. No, he's not. I guess I just buried the dude. All right. God, the sound effects of these old-ass doors. They're old-ass doorknobs. Dawson and Nelligan.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware.
Damn, he was
that it had
very
a
nice.
bad
He was very
ending.
honest about that.
When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Oh,
Thank
damn.
you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting.
Okay.
Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Who's better, Sherlock Benedict or Robert Downey Jr.? I was kind of partial to Robert. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I don't know. Benedict was pretty good too. I think respectively they were both okay in their own right. All right, I guess I can just head over to what's it called now, Whitechapel Butcher. Also, in the next game that we play, whenever we finish this one, if we do, if people like it enough, that was very fast. There's free roam in that game, which can be good, but also at the same time suck ass. I kid not. All right. Talk to you? Okay.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
I intend to kill that pig. It's already dead, I mean.
Experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
I fucking love it. Yet?
Holmes, you should aim for the mark. In order to
Sir
perform the
Ian
most reliable
McKellen? I don't think I've seen anything with him. Oh, good heavens. Rip!
You should try.
Oh, wait, do I have to hold the button? This might actually make it easier. Oh, I don't have to hold it. I'm just stupid.
The
Fuck.
harpoon.
Shut up, Watson. I got this. Bitch! Got it.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
All right, now we got some more stuff. Pinned to the wall, and then strength requirement. So this is where things can start branching off in different possible scenarios for you. So this one right here, so these are two options that you can pick. You can either do the feat of strength or the lucky throw. I'll go through them both. It requires a much greater strength than that of an average man to be able to pierce a man's chest with a harpoon all the way through the wall. A degree of skill would most likely be necessary. 2 men in cooperation might achieve the same result. Or, lucky throw, there is a remote possibility that an unskilled and untrained man can manage to pin Peter Carey to the wall with a harpoon. So, this is where things could branch off to you, and you also could get possible different things as well through this. I don't know if there's anything in particular that we can do here with anything at the moment. No. So everything here is completely not good with one another. So we have what we have here. So if we go back to here, so we could also probably do something like this with feat of strength. You would need to be strong enough. So it's one or the other. So obviously we don't have enough information yet. We still need some stuff to work off of. This is where you would check right here and check the evidence and see if there's anything you could use to help yourself. Which, at the moment, it doesn't really look like there much is. Which possibly means I may have missed something. Or, there might be an objective here. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey. John Elegant seems to not be the usual thief. Ship's log for the year 1883 might put some light on the connection between Peter Carey and the Nelligan father. So, that is a possibility that I may have to go check the... what's it called? The archives again, maybe? We gotta go back to Baker Street. Great. I may have missed it, so that's actually perfectly acceptable. But let me double check over here real quick and just see. Because the moment this is all we have, and again, none of these things match up, which means we're missing something very vital and very important. And if you want to spoil yourself, there are also 2 people that you also need to find as well, or eventually meet in the story. Just check real quick. Oh, no. Yeah, I can't check the archives from here. So there are moments where you can feel like you're going a little bit, lost
Good
now.
gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Oh. Thought I saw something else. I like that they have a whole-ass punching bag in here, too.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful. This is where I keep my post. My archive. I can always
We tried Scotland Yard again. Trying to figure out where I would need to go for this. This is where I get the feeling it was something very not obvious this time around. At the moment we don't have any evidence to really help us progress. Now it's a matter of just trying to figure out what the hell you need to do here. Okay. All right, let me see. is where a little bit of aimless running around starts to take place.
These are the suspects. These abbreviations mean a hand.
I've already checked everything there. Let me go see if I can talk to the kid again. There's only certain possible locations that I can go to, so... Alright, then the body's not down here at all. Nope, no body.
Locked.
So I can talk to him again.
What am I...
Nope. Okay, so that means we missed something back at the, Woodman's Lee. Because obviously at the moment, there's nowhere else for me to really get any evidence yet. There's a possibility I probably missed something over there. Now it just comes around to the part where I just have to aimlessly look around. Oh. Evidence required.
These footprints appear to be...
Okay. Did I ever get... What's-his-face's boots or something? What's the kid's name? I don't think I did. I don't think I ever got the kid's boots. Is that the person I probably need to check? Need to get some boots? Boots on the ground? I could talk to this chick again.
Who could do such a thing?
No. There's a possibility I missed something. Obviously. I'm just looking around and trying to see what the fuck I missed. This is where the fun part begins. I mean that with all the sarcasm on the planet. Oh.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Okay, well, apparently nothing interesting there happened. No, there's the boots there. Probably where... Thought I saw something. Okay, this is the part where I meant, like... They don't really... It's not as straightforward. Obviously, you can take different paths, and then there's also the part where you're just like, oh, what do I do now? Because now I'm trying to think where I would need to go next. I know we have this here.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Gee, thanks, pal. I would have never guessed. Yeah, so now I have to try to figure out the hell I need to go now for this. Let me see. Maybe did I miss something at Scotland Yard? Let me see. Oy, goodness me. This one, I'm just trying to figure out where I need to... I think like on the ground, maybe? Hmm. I think this is normally the part that, like, actually that got me last time. I feel like I missed something. Hmm. This is the part where I get very lost. So none of these matched up? Hmm. Okay. I have something for... I don't think I ever checked, like... Whoops. I think I missed something at the Woodman's Lee. Oh my god, controller, please, mercy. Did I ever check that, that book? Was one there?
1883. That.
Fuck!
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
I was doing things right, I'm just an idiot. Okay.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. This is the crew list.
Shut up.
Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August.
Ah!
These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR, a torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of
Controller,
these
please.
will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Alright. Okay, so now we need to go back to Baker Street, find a use. Stock. Exchange certificate. Canadian Pacific Railway. It was found inside the Sea Unicorn ship logs in August 1883 where the pages had been torn out. Controller, I will literally just hiss you if you stop doing this to me. Okay, so I need to have Mr. Little Wiggins help me out there. We go back to Baker Street. Creepy tune? Yep, this is what the eerie stuff gives you. I don't know if it's the batteries in particular, but it's just like... having a damn field day with me today. I think we're getting closer to finishing, though. I think. We're about to find other witnesses, I believe. Or no, not other witnesses, other possible culprits.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn
So upset
what
I just
happened
passed
to
through
Nelligan's
that.
father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those
All right,
children
controller.
are everywhere. They see and hear everything.
Like a wired-
And they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
Having a
How will you
freaking
do that?
There is always a
time
watch
right now.
beneath our window.
disconnecting
I
and
have only to call
reconnecting
him.
itself. And I have no idea why. Reach it with my freaking laptop blocking it. Oh no, wait. I think. God damn it. Laptop, you're gonna have to move. Move. The bigger setup. Oh, idiot. The old classic wired connection controller since disconnecting itself. Keep the controller. It's my only good controller. I say good. Wiggins!
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
I just love it.
Sailors?
Fascinating.
Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
All right. Guess I'm going back. Real quick. See. I want to check everything before I leave. If there's anything I can do in here. Okay, so we still have to find a use for the bond certificate. I guess for now, though, I'll go to the Scotland Yard. Bye, Watson. Indeed. Any more stuff in the good old deductions? Oh, same crap. Same crap, another day. All right. Oh! I was kind of heading over there already, game, but...
Mr.
okay.
Holmes.
Oh,
I'm glad
he was
to
right
see
there.
you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Right. Into the evidence room. Aha!
These are the suspect's belongings.
More boots. I'll be taking those.
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
Hell's this?
A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Right.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals.
Oh, that was it. Okay. Can I do that now? I can do it now. Yeah, let's go back to Baker Street real quick. Get that thing sorted out, and then we'll see if Liam Hursley guy will talk after I do that. And then I can also do the boots on the ground outside of the Woodland Lee. So get all that stuff done first, and maybe question him after that. I hope so. Yeah, I remember these being really fun. It's actually really fun to start relive this. Okay, now go here. Not gonna lie, there might be moments. I don't think this one, but there were moments where I found these to be very annoying.
Capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction.
Okay.
First condition: all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition: orange reagent should be the 3rd one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition: colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay, sure, man. Okay, let me just try not to F this up real quick. Let me think. So he said I have to do, so the orange, I mean, has to be after every 2 blues, and there's 7 total. Okay. So the other ones do the other ones even matter then? Let me try blue. I gotta make sure orange is last. Also, another thing, does it matter if I put another blue before I put down an orange? Because all he said is I have to just make sure an orange was after the blue. So I would have to put... That was... No. So I would do a blue here. Then I guess the colorless would be... Let me put an orange. Make sure I line up with that. I can't do the other one yet, so I would have to do colorless for this. Okay. Now I would do orange again, I think, right? Yeah, I think orange again. Fuck, I have no idea. Ready for this thing to just blow up in my face. Did I do it?
Done.
Oh,
Now I can proceed
that was
further.
easy. Shit. Just had to use a little bit of brain power.
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Alright. Bit of this, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of this and that. Want to make sure it's all nice and clean, no?
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
Okay. Nice. Actually, we need to go back over to... Well, let's go to Woodman Lee first. Because I forgot, we have the bond certificate. That might actually work with, the notebook. Because that said it needed something. So let's do Woodman Lee first, and then we're good. Bell brained it there. Damn near same. Alright. Go get those boots. Put them here. Hurtley's boots.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Liam Hurtley, it ain't looking good for you. Oh, we got some stuff here. Break-in attempt? Oh no, that didn't work. Oh, wait, what? Oh, there we go. Liam Hurtley's boots match the footprints at Woodman's Lee, thus proving that he was there. Judith Carey denies that he was their gardener. I think... Oh, no, wait. No, this is new. I did as you asked and hid them, but I beg you to reconsider. Remember our vows. I have done nothing dishonorable for which you me. No? Oh, all right. I actually would have thought that those two would have been it. Okay, so now we can head to the Scotland Yard because I actually need to check out the notebook, whatever the hell it is. Nelligan's handy dandy notebook. And again, bear in mind, gonna be seeing this carriage a lot. All right.
These are the sus.
Yeah, we know.
I wonder if...
Yep, there we go. Heyo. CPR.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
All right, now we got a new one. Missing papers. Break-in attempts? There we go. Oh, hold up. We got two things now. Retrieving the notebook. Break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. Nelligan was looking for his father's papers inside Black Peter's cabin and explains his presence at the scene of the murder. Okay, so everything. So, also again, I think it'll. Oh, wait, that wasn't it. Wait, missing papers. Missing tin box. Aha. Valuable bond certificates were kept inside the stolen tin box. Oh, we got a connection. John Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been the motive for him to murder Peter Carey. John Nelligan is a victim of the circumstance. He does not fit the portrait of the murderer either by physical or psychological description. So, real quick, if I decided to put Nelligan's motive, you're going to start seeing some things not line up. So this right here, for instance, this is all red now. That means you're doing something wrong and these are not lining up, so you would have to change one of your things. So you can obviously get another kind of thing out of it. So, like, retrieve the notebook and then do that. But nothing's added up yet. But what if maybe we do lucky throw? Oh, would you look at that? We have an outcome. Now, again, though, this does not mean that he is guilty. There are still other options that you can do in the game. So I would recommend that you would wait and see, because actually, you probably could have actually gotten this a little bit earlier, but I was an idiot and did not get the stuff ahead of time. What I actually want to do, though, is do Feat of Strength, looking for papers, and then I think the kid's innocent. Fuck, if my memory's wrong, then, God, I'm gonna look like an idiot. Alright, now we can go question the dude over here. Not a body in the morgue? Nope, that bitch is still empty. You will eventually be using the morgue. Hey, look at you.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
Ooh. Alright, let's observe this man. He's only got 4 things to him. Thing on the face. Thing on the face. Oh, just kidding. Got an old scar on his neck. Handkerchief with crested tit. Nice. Plant remains. Gardener's hand. Well, well, well.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Liar. Hurtley's boots match.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
See, that's why we went there first.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Hit the bird.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
Yeah.
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
What would I be doing there anyway? Braving, boots match, tobacco pouch, gardener. We're the gardener.
You are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you worked
Dave,
with
this is
the
why you
earth.
look at this people's
Small
stuff.
fragments
It
of
tells you
plants
everything.
snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
Come on, man.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well,
This man really likes to
you're
flex.
a smart one, but it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley. That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
All right. I haven't talked to him.
Please escort...
Oh, shit, we can talk to Nelligan again. Oh, break-in.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
Liar. You were looking for a bond
I assume
certificate.
You had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belong to my family, but I could not find them there.
That's all for now. Well,
All right.
I will see you soon, young man.
All right. Wait, I forgot I can just do this. Okay, so now we need to head to the cabin. Woodman's Lee. Where we going? Oh, only an hour and a half almost. But if memory serves me right, we're getting closer and closer here. Match up? No, they do not. Okay. Wanted to make sure. Those were the only two there, so I was like, interesting. Also, I think there's an achievement to find, like, all the clues in the game. I think I already got that, though, when I played it the first time. I wanted to make sure I was thorough. What's up, lady? We meet again. Liam Hurtley.
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
You lying sack of...
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Thank you, madam.
All right. Here we are.
Let's see what could be hidden here.
Oh. Bed's floor. Wooden planks. Ill-fitting plank. I mean, pretty okay spot, but, like, at the same time, like, dude, why wouldn't you just, like, put it somewhere a little bit more... That was horrifying. A little bit more not obvious.
Let us see what is in this
Like,
box.
or maybe somewhere further away, I mean. Sorry. Okay, just gotta remember how to do this again. Oh, I rotated with this. I'm an idiot. Okay, so I gotta make sure, like, all this lines up, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember off the top of my head, though. Switch. There we go. Game wanted me to skip. I got this. The Corona's working for him. What a bitch.
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
Bum, bum, bum. Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me all the time that I have known you. I cannot describe these feelings, but I suppose that they are sinful and no good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have bound by God. It is his divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life a living hell, but bruises fade and must not worry for me. And you must not worry for me. Oh yeah, there's a Hurtley. All right, now we got some dialogue. Oh, miss. Anything else in here before I leave? Anything? No? All right, I guess that was it. All right. Oh, miss. Hello there. You am Liam
Madam,
Hurtley.
I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Fucking lie to me. Romantic correspondence? Yep, there we go.
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My
Best.
letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Leave me alone, please.
All right. Oh, man. All right. Judith Carey's confession, Liam Hurtley's letter. This ain't looking so good. Oops, didn't mean to do that yet. Judith Carey's confession and her letter. Oh, we have two branching pieces. Harmless flirting. It has been confirmed that Liam Hurtley was flirting with Peter Carey's wife and even fell in love, but it didn't go beyond the affectionate but harmless letters and words. Liam Hurtley loved Judith Carey so desperately that his jealousy could have provoked him into committing murder. So there's two possible things here. You could do this one. And... oh, what do we got here? Hurtley's motive. Liam Hurtley's relationship with Judith Carey gives him motive to kill Peter Carey, which technically could be true. Could be very true. But at the same time, there is also the matter of this one is innocence. Hurtley's presence at Woodman Lee on the night of the murder is explained by his affection toward Judith Carey and the fact that he worked there as a gardener. You could do the motive, and then... Oh, nothing yet. So, this could eventually lead into something, but... we still have evidence. Now we need to head over to, if I'm not mistaken, we need to head back to Baker Street because it says Wiggins may have found who we need to look for. Baker Street. Baker Street. Baker Street. I mean, yeah, she was disloyal, but from the sound of it, if the letter was actually anything to go by, unless she was actually just, you know, being, I don't know, like metaphorical or something. She mentioned bruises, so that means that Peter was beating the shit out of her, so. Doesn't sound like Peter Carey was much of a man anyway. Beat up your wife, man? Come on now.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Hugh Patton Sailor. James Lancaster. Oh, he's a helmsman. Patrick Cairns. He died a week ago. Rip. The cook. Another sailor. Okay.
This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
Sometime later.
Found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
Is that even worth much? Oh, forgot I can go in third person in this game. Oh, look at that. Peter Carey non-smoker. Remember, that pouch, it had PC on it. It's like somebody might be in trouble. The pouch belongs to Patrick Cairns. It indicates his presence at the crime scene, but it must still be proven.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Also, I'm kind of confused as to why this one didn't go through yet. Did I miss any evidence, maybe? So far, oh, we still have that one, but that should have given, I think that actually should have given us, maybe it's lucky throw? Maybe this will count. Oh, yep, there it is. There you go, you could also do Hurtley if you wanted to. But hold on, we still got one more man. Go back to feat of strength. So let me see what happens here. Oh, I would need to do, like, harmless flirting or something. Now go through here. Dress up as a sailor. Black suit, brown suit, green suit, gray suit, light suit, bandit outfit, farmer, morning, sailor. I was about to say, that's not my sailor outfit. Aren't there actual hats? Also, this man can just literally just get a haircut out of the blue. Freaking nuts. Does this count as a sailor? I say it does. I think I can give this man a full-on beard. That's one. Yeah. Might actually go for that one. I will do this one. There we go. Oops. I don't know what hat this is, but I'm going to assume it's a sailor hat. It's probably not a sailor hat. See which pub. Man literally just goes bald out of the blue. Look at this man. Up. Ugh. All right. All right. Where's this dude? There he is. I think I think Sherlock even does like a slightly different accent here.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Oh shit. I forgot about this part. Follow Patrick Heron's facial expressions to understand his moves, push, restrain, idle, and plan your counter strategy. I was still trying that out. I think I fucked this up. Yeah, how's it feel, loser? Wait, calm. He's trying a little too hard here. Ah! I started off bad. Shit. I started with, like, giving myself no stamina. Alright, fuck this. I have, like, no stamina. I started off with, like, nothing. And the stamina goes by so...
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
Come here, you. Gold earring. Cheap clothes. The bongos remind me of Halo Reach. I hear that. Man, it's got strong hands. Yellow nails. Gross. Sailor's tattoo.
I've had enough. You're too strong.
Come back later when you can use your arms again.
But I won. Technically. Oh, do I actually have to... Fuck me. I actually have to do it again.
I'm ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
I won! What do you mean take all of it? You act like you won the first time. I beat you. Nimrod. Alright, I'll give him another shot. Oh. Give myself a little bit more stamina. Go for the kill. No. Oh, he keeps, like, changing his Can't handle it. Can't handle it. Thank God there's a skip option. The stamina just goes down so quickly.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink.
All right.
You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger, we sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar, and violent too. Swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant, and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening,
Small
we saw a
table.
little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
And who was he?
I dunno. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course. Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
Here it is.
Here you go, buddy. Have that back.
Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
All right.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
If he really said that out loud, he'd be like, what the hell? All right, here we go. Cairns has confirmed that the pouch belongs to him. This means that he was at the scene of the murder and thus proves his guilt. Cairns has confirmed that the pouch belongs to him. This means that he was at the scene of the murder, but does not necessarily prove that he is the murderer. Shoot. Dun, dun, Dun. Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? So, here we go. It was indeed him. Peter Carey was murdered by Patrick Cairns. Cairns is a professional harpooner. His tobacco pouch was found inside Carey's cabin. Patrick Cairns is a cold-blooded murderer. He has been found guilty of the murder of Peter Carey. Must be punished. Patrick Cairns killed Peter Carey, but the murder was not premeditated. It was in self-defense and armed and irrational drunken sailor. All right. Here's what I'll do. For those of you still here. I'm going to put the controller down for just 1 second. I think I'm going to let you all decide. After everything you heard... Now, take into account, yes, this most likely is the killer. I actually don't remember. I think it is Peter, though. Or Patrick, excuse me. After everything you heard about Peter, about how not cool of a person he was or anything, or if you're just someone who just wants justice, because he did, of course... Patrick, of course, at the end of the day, did murder him. And this would have gone for anybody. Let me know. Would we rather condemn him or absolve him of his crimes? I mean, it was a sick dude that he killed, like, not in a good way, but still, killing ain't good. I'm gonna leave it up to you. Chat. Your decision. What's up, Brandon Smith? Ooh, we're getting some A's, we're getting some B's. Or wait, why y'all saying B? Fucking X. I'll leave it. I'll keep it up for a couple more. I'll count the B's as an X. I'm assuming that's what y'all meant. But it looks like A is kind of winning. Personally, I feel kind of bad because, like, yeah, murder's not good, and there should always be punishment for murder. At the same time, it's like, man killed a real shithead. But at the end of the day, that's not his job to be the judge, jury, and executioner. So keep it going for a few more seconds. Let y'all put in an answer. Dude seemed cool and genuine, but murder is murder, so I think we got a definitive answer here. All right. We are condemning Patrick Cairns. This is the moral choice. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, there is a fist fight here. Oh, shit. Oh, God, I don't remember how this goes. All right. Killer Mike it away. If I remember correctly, there might be a fight here. And I think it can be lost. But yeah, I think we got all the, I think we got everything. I think this was all the evidence that they would allow us to have. So I think we did everything. Yep, we got all the objectives done as well. There's Patrick. All right. This is it. The next day. Condemned himself. I hear you. I hear you. No, I agree. Like, murder's murder. I mean, if you go and murder somebody, you're going to get hit for it. You're going to get punished for it.
As I informed you on our way here, Patrick Cairns is the murderer of Black Peter.
Why bring me here? Wouldn't it be better if we were out looking for him?
That would be futile, as he will be with us in approximately 12 seconds.
1, 2, 3,
well, if this is your
4,
idea of humor,
5, 6,
No,
7,
I just heard
8,
the front door.
9,
Prepare
10,
yourself.
11, 12. Holy shit!
Good day, gentlemen.
That was 12
A young lad
seconds.
gave me a note from Captain Ahab. Am I at the right address? Is he here?
Indeed, it is the correct address. But in place of your captain, may I present to you Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard?
That means...
it means, my friend, that you are arrested for the murder of Black Peter.
What? What? A trap? You think you can take me?
Here now, we'll have none of that.
And I say that we will.
Oh! Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, I got hit. Okay. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. That was my fault. I was hitting right trigger for some reason. Damn, oh, did he just knock me out? Aw, man. I hit A at the right time, but I guess the game said no. Nice.
Oh, did he escape?
Yes, unfortunately.
I thought you were good at boxing, Mr. Holmes. Apparently there's still room for improvement, eh?
How's your jaw, Inspector?
Oh,
By the way,
it's
the endings
fine.
can be replayed, so we can
Mr.
get the better
Holmes,
ending.
all this is your fault. You should have warned me. I would have come with reinforcements.
If that had been the case, then Cairns wouldn't have come here.
Well, maybe. I'm going now, Mr. Holmes. I'll put out a search. This scum won't get far.
All right. Also, this is where you can so you could also check here if you hold down the back button or whatever the fuck the double button is. You can find out see if you got all the clues 16 and 16. So yes, if the conclusion is green, that means you got the right conclusion, which means we did get the right one. I'm gonna replay that though, so I can actually knock the fucking daylights out of him. So it will it should only just bring me right back to where the bar is, if I'm not mistaken. And then it'll just have me just take my decision, and then we end it there. Let me try that one more time. Yep, there we go. Oh, I'm going to kick the shit out of him this time. The problem with me is that I was hitting right trigger for some reason. I don't know why. That was 100% my fault. So, we going forward again. And then I did hit A the other time, and it just said, nah. I do feel like, I mean, he murdered. I can't feel bad for a murderer, but at the same time, he was finally happy. He was like, oh, I finally found some work. This man's gonna help me, and just everything went bad. If I feel like I'm losing, I'll just hit skip, and I'm assuming that'll maybe let us win. I'll play it cheap. But now that I know I need to hit A,
If you wouldn't mind, Mr.
oh, yeah, we'll just skip all this. We already know.
Here now, we'll have none of that.
And I say that we will.
All right, here we go. Round 2, bitch. I'm ready for you. Nice miss, dumbass. Ugh. Nope, bitch. Oh, I almost hit that at the wrong time. Finishing blow. There we go. Now we beat him. Yeah, now that I knew I had to hit A instead of right trigger, because I was still hitting right trigger, like I mixed myself so badly.
Are you all right? Are you able to stand?
Oh, my jaw. God. He took me by surprise, Mr. Holmes. Otherwise, he would have seen what I'm capable of. Oh.
Yes, he was lucky.
Ah. But you got him.
It was remarkably easy. He lost his balance after he struck you.
And you practice boxing, I know. You must have hit him hard. Our fellow is knocked out.
We should call for a police cab and then take you to the hospital.
Yes, well, no need for a hospital. I would prefer to keep this between us.
Of course.
You suck,
Inspector.
Lestrade.
The case is closed.
There we go. And that's the actual ending that I meant to do. And again, we'll show right there. Boosh. 16 out of 16. Conclusion right there. We did it. We're good to go. We got the right ending. We're going to accept that like that. And now, oh yeah, you also get a ranking as well when you do this stuff. So right now we are at personality ranking, Justice Seeker. And I think it puts me right in the next one. But I'm actually going to move this over to the solo broadcast and close out of the game, because that means the game is saved up and we're ready to go. I think it'll actually tell me to just continue anyway, so I think we'll be fine. But if not, I'll X out of the game. But yeah, there we have it, everybody. That was the first chapter in this game of excuse me, of Sherlock Holmes Crime and Punishment. That was case number 1. We still have a couple more cases to do. It was enjoyable. I really liked playing it. I might have a walkthrough up next to me just in case there's like parts that I miss or like things, so I don't have to like sit around for a while, because we did sit around for a hot minute trying to figure out what I needed to do before I found that that slip or whatever the hell it was in that book. But seems like for the most part went really well. It was pretty okay paced, all things considered, and I think I might stream it again either maybe next week or maybe 2 weeks from now. I don't think I'm gonna go like crazily like every single week, but maybe I'll try to save it for like maybe 2 weeks from now, because this was fun. It was really nice to stream, so I think I'll do that from now on. But for now, that is going to be it. I'm going to actually try to get the video ready for tomorrow for Mitsuhide. Thank you all very much for tuning into this live stream. Appreciate all the love that you all gave it today. It was really cool. This was the premiere of Sherlock Holmes on the channel, or any mystery in particular on the channel. Can't thank you all enough for the love and everything on the stream. Hope you all have a great rest of your day and or evening. And I hope to see you all in the next one, where we'll most likely be streaming Mario Golf or a little bit more of Breath of the Wild to get the Master Sword, since we finally got all 13 hearts for that. So I'll see you all then. Farewell.